Awesome. I think we are live. I'm trying to go live on Facebook and YouTube. We don't want notifications. Let me see if I'm live before we just officially start. I think we are. I can't see. Yeah, I think we are live. I think everything is live. YouTube is still turning. Great. So let me start officially. Great. Awesome. Start recording. Yes, hello everyone. I'm Dr. Melissa Tranquil. Hello everyone. I'm Dr. Melissa Tranquil. Welcome to week 3 of the Profitable Coaching Business Clinic.
I can't see.
Oh, why do I have an echo?
I think everything is live. YouTube is still turning.
I'm trying to sort out why there is an echo. There shouldn't be an echo.
Officially. Great. Awesome.
There shouldn't be an echo. Let me just double check this. Are we still streaming on Facebook and YouTube? Let me just double check this because Zoom is icky today. YouTube. Double check this. I think we're still live. I'm hoping because it's not showing me. I tried to stop it. I think we're still live. Yeah. So anyway, I want to welcome you to the 3rd week of the Profitable Coaching Business Clinic, right? And I'm really excited to be here for week 3. Let me get my slides up. I'm trying to see if we're live on YouTube, but I can't really see. It's not showing. It's not showing what's going on. So week 3, here's what we're covering. LinkedIn and Facebook's optimization strategies for conversion. Now, before I stop, I have to go on a rant. You know, I am a coach, and as a coach, sometimes you have to call people out. Now, I know that many persons aren't able to attend, the time difference, so they can't attend. And I do know that there are some persons who do watch the replay. But there is something going on in the coaching space where you hop into groups and people are like, you know, hey, I've just created a free resource that does XYZ. Who wants? Hey, I'm just creating a new training. Who wants in? And then everybody, it's me, you want in. And then when you do get access to the training, you don't attend and you don't show up live, but you expect to get results in your business. I have to go on a rant for a minute. You sign up for the trainings, you don't attend, you don't watch the replay, you don't turn up live, but you expect to hit your 10K months. It's not possible because whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. It's what you're going to get out. And you've got to take your business seriously. You've got to take your personal and professional development seriously if you want to see results in your business. So I've gone on the rant. Let me just start. So week 3, this is the training component for week 3. And we're going to be talking about LinkedIn and Facebook optimization strategies for conversion. We're going to just dive right into things. Let me make sure that I am recording. Yes, I am. So what is your LinkedIn profile saying? We're going to start with LinkedIn first of all. What is your LinkedIn profile saying? When your potential clients hop onto your profile, what is it that they see? You see, quite often you hop onto a person's profile and it looks more like a resume. It looks more like this person is positioning themselves for a job. But if you are a coach, you're an entrepreneur, your profile should be designed in such a way that it serves as a conversion tool in itself for your potential ideal client. So what do they see when they hop onto your profile? What is the energy that that profile is giving off? So if your ideal client were to click right now, if your ideal client was to click right now on your LinkedIn profile, what kind of energy would they feel? And by this, I mean, if you're only posting once a week, twice a month, 3 times a month, and you expect to get clients from LinkedIn, how is that going to work for you? That cannot work. But is the energy, your profile, giving off one where you're posting every day or you're posting regularly, and what you're posting is resonating with your ideal clients? Another thing to bear in mind, what impression is it going to leave on the minds of your ideal clients? So before we even dive into the training, I want you to just start pondering upon this. And if you're watching the replay, do take the time also to ponder upon this. Perhaps pause the video and just click on your profile and try to look at your profile from your client's perspective, not from your perspective, but put yourself in your ideal client's shoes and look at it from their perspective. What is it that they're going to see? How are they going to feel looking at your profile? What impression is it going to leave on their minds? Hey, this person looks like they know what they're doing. This person looks like they know their stuff. I really love their vibes. So positive, high energy. What is it that they see? Now, here are some reasons why you need to optimize your LinkedIn profile, and it should actually be your top priority because it's one of the foundations for your personal branding, but also it positions you as the expert in your industry or even as an influencer. So when you optimize your LinkedIn profile, you will discover that it serves as a lead generation tool for your business. I remember some months ago, I did a webinar and I was sharing with the participants a couple of excerpts snapshots, I should say. And I had snapshots of persons who had sent me messages on LinkedIn. They've never commented on my post. They've never liked any of my posts, but hopped onto my profile, sent me a message, and from that, they signed up for my 99 Business Power Hour session. It was at 99 pounds then. I've raised it since then. For my 99 pounds Business Power Hour session, and then go ahead to a high ticket coaching. So your LinkedIn profile, your social media profile serves as a lead generational tool for your business. And this is what I want you to understand. It's more than just a profile. It's more than just putting up that beautiful picture and a lovely face and a wonderful headline and it stops there. It's more than that. When persons come onto their profile, they're supposed to message you saying, hey, I went through your profile. I really love what I see. This is what I'm struggling with. Can you help me? And your profile and your activities that you do on LinkedIn has a significant impact on your personal branding. So during this training, you're going to learn about what more you can do to optimize your LinkedIn profile so that it sells you in terms of your personal brand and also serves as a lead generational tool for your business. I'm going to leave you today with 15 tips to optimize your LinkedIn profile. Now, here's what I want you to do. Your task for this week's training is to listen to each of these tips and to try to identify where your gaps lie and make a list of your gaps and then prepare an action step timeline for filling in each of those gaps. So the first one, of course, is the right profile picture. You need the right picture. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, you first of all need to have a picture that portrays it as such. I remember, in fact, I've looked on a link. Not particularly looked for someone, but whilst on LinkedIn, whilst perusing LinkedIn, I remember landing on someone's profile and she had a picture of herself on her bed. On her bed. So you need to have the right profile picture. You need to think of your potential ideal clients and ask yourself what it is that they would want to see. Based on your niche, would they want to see someone looking quite professional? Would they want to see someone looking semi-professional, casual? I don't know, but I believe that it should be a professional picture, right? Because it's LinkedIn. LinkedIn, we all know, is for professionals. Now, number 2, your background image. So your background image also, another thing with your background image, I wonder if I'll be able to pull up LinkedIn, but let's just talk about it for now. Maybe later I can pull up the LinkedIn page if necessary. Your background image, that's the image now at the top of your profile. That image should not be too cluttered. I see so many LinkedIn profiles where that image is very, very cluttered. That image should just be a simple image. It says what you do, and also it has maybe a link to join your group, the name of your group, or the link for your call, or something of that sort, where your ideal client from the get-go can see one way to get into contact with you or to go further with you, whether it's to join your group, whether it's to book a call, but you have that on the image, right? Your headline. Of course, we all know about LinkedIn headlines. You should have a proper headline. A headline that tells your ideal client who you help, what you do, how you help them, and to get what outcome, the big results that you promise your ideal client. Now, some persons also put, for instance, the packages that they offer in the headline. I mean, you do as you wish, but what's important is you want to have a headline, because whenever you comment on someone's post, whenever you share a post yourself, what your potential clients will be seeing immediately is part of that LinkedIn headline. So you want a headline that stands out and that immediately connects with your ideal client and lets them know this is what she does. This is what she does. This is the results that she helps her clients to get. Now let's talk about your LinkedIn summary. Another optimization tip. Your LinkedIn summary should not be a resume. It shouldn't be a resume. This is something in my work with my high-ticket clients. We spend some time working on the summary and creating a LinkedIn summary that's designed for conversion. Your LinkedIn summary should not be a resume. Your LinkedIn summary should ideally, it should say who you are, what you do, how you help people, whether your methodology, your framework, and the big outcome that you help them to get. What's different about you, what makes you different, what other people have to say, what your ideal clients, what your clients, have to say, and how to get into touch with you. Send me a message right now. Here's the link, copy and paste, book a call, whatever the case may be. Your LinkedIn summary is a conversion tool, and I need to emphasize that. Who you are, who you help, what you do, how you help them to achieve what big result, right? What do some of your past clients have to say? What makes you different, and how to get into touch. And once you've written something along those lines, this is going to resonate with your ideal client, because this is how I have gotten clients from LinkedIn by persons just reading my profile. Because from the get-go, when they've read your profile, they see who you are and what you do and how you help them and what results you can get them. And they know what they're struggling with. This is the result that they want. They're going to send you a message. So that's very important. You need now, when you're through with this training, to go look at your LinkedIn summary from the eyes of your ideal client and ask yourself, what is my summary saying to my ideal client? Remember, your summary is not about you. I have read LinkedIn summary and it's all about how amazing that person is as a coach. And yes, you need to sell yourself, but you sell yourself strategically. The emphasis is on your ideal client and what you can do for them and how you can help them and what other clients have had to say about what you do to help them, how you have helped them. So it's all really about how your service will help that potential client. That is your focus. Now let's move on to the featured section. Many persons don't make use of this section on LinkedIn. You go to your featured section, and that section should spotlight your services, your accomplishments, your activities. You have a YouTube channel, put it there. You've written an article, put it there. You have a website, put it there. You've participated in a virtual summit, put it there. Put it all in your featured section. Your free resource. I have free resources in my LinkedIn section, that my featured section, that gets me leads without me having to promote it. So they click onto your profile and there is that appealing, free resource that resonates with the pain point they have. They're going to click it. And there you have another subscriber onto your email list, without any effort. So please, this is one major way you can optimize your LinkedIn profile. Now, let's talk about your activity on LinkedIn. Ever so often, I have perused LinkedIn and noticed that some persons post once a week, twice a week, maybe 4 times a month. And if you've been doing this, you will struggle to get clients on LinkedIn. You do need to post daily, regularly on LinkedIn. So ensure that you have a regular activity on LinkedIn, because your potential client, what they're going to do, someone hops onto your profile. They're looking for a business coach. They were looking for a weight loss coach. They land on your profile. They see the right picture, the background image. They've read your headline, perused your summary, scroll into your featured section. They're going to click your activity. What's your activity been like? Oh, that person is hardly on LinkedIn. Next person. They're going to move on to the next person. So it's really, really important, very, very important that you have good activity on LinkedIn, and not just with you posting, but also commenting on other people's posts. Remember, getting clients also is about building relationships, particularly when you're doing it organically. It's about building those relationships. So you're commenting on other people's posts, and you're not commenting on their posts because you want them as a client, but you're genuinely interested in building that relationship that eventually leads to that person becoming your client. Experience and education. Again, fill this section in, but do not make it look like a resume. So you only put the jobs that are relevant to what it is you are doing right now. I remember perusing some person's profile, and then you find they have their experience from 20 years ago onto their profile that doesn't even pertain to what they're doing now. It's not important. You want to put the experience, you want to put the education that matters, that will strengthen your profile, and will add value to you, to your profile, and how you can help your potential clients. Skills and endorsement, very, very important. Put those skills in, endorse a couple of people, and the law of reciprocity, they're going to endorse you back, right? So go ahead and endorse a few people. They're going to endorse you back, because this too strengthens your LinkedIn profile. Number 9, build your network. Now, we'll be talking next week for week 4 about getting clients on LinkedIn. And one of the most important aspects for getting clients on LinkedIn, social media, organically, is building that network. You need to build your network, so you need to be adding connections daily. I believe LinkedIn has a limit right now. It might be 10 per day. You can do, but you've got to be careful, because they block you for the month. And of course, that's going to affect you. But of course, there are other ways you can build your network, right? There are other ways that I teach my clients that they can build their network, not just only through adding those 10 connections. So build your network daily. That's very, very important. The more you build and expand your network, the more you continue to comment on other people's posts, is going to increase your reach on LinkedIn. And of course, it's going to, add more, how should I say it, make you be seen as an expert, as an authority in your field. Publications. Make use of those publications. Make use of those articles. Put it on your profile. Now, this is something that I have known for a while, and I was not making the time to do. And I recently started it. I want to do at least one a month for now, because of course we have several other things working on. And I have started putting those articles on my profile. Your potential client clicks on your profile, reads one of your articles, and of course inspires them to reach out to you. So remember, the focus now is on optimizing your profile. This is why you're doing it. You don't just have a LinkedIn profile for the sake of having a LinkedIn profile. What I wanted to understand from this training is that you have a LinkedIn profile to get clients, to build your network, to engage with fellow coaches or fellow professionals in your field, to network with those persons, but also to get clients. So it's more than just a profile, and hence the reason why you need to pay attention to those 15 tips I'm sharing with you today, and make the time to go and fill in the gaps to optimize your profile. Now, consistently publishing content. I touched on this recently. You have to publish content daily. So at least one post daily, right? You've got to be showing up. You can't expect to get clients if you aren't showing up consistently. I mean, recently I took a 2 weeks break from social media, and I know I haven't been showing up because I've been getting lots of messages. Melissa, I miss your 15-minute straight talk. Melissa, I miss you. Melissa, where were you? What you doing? Because I needed that break. I needed that detox, that time off from social media, that time off to declutter. So I was decluttering my LinkedIn inbox, my Messenger inbox, my work email, my personal email, getting filing done, lots of decluttering. And it was so therapeutic. It was definitely much, much needed. So hopefully Straight Talk will be back on Monday. Hopefully. Get a LinkedIn custom URL. So get a LinkedIn custom URL, makes it much easier when you share that URL and persons can connect on your profile. And of course, the last tip I want to share is to use those keywords. What are some of those keywords in your niche? When your ideal client talks about their pain point, their problems, their bleeding neck problem, what language do they use? How do they talk about it? And you want to use those keywords. You want to sprinkle those keywords in your headline, in your summary, in your skill sets, your summary description. So it's really, really important to also pay attention to those keywords. Even when you're sharing your social media content, those keywords are sprinkled there. So wonderful. That's the 15 tips to optimize your LinkedIn profile. Let's move right on to Facebook. Let's talk about Facebook briefly. You need to optimize both your Facebook business page and your personal profile so you could turn those strangers into customers. Now, for this training, we'll be focusing on optimizing your Facebook business page. But do understand that much of the things that you're doing on the business page, there are some things that you can also do on your Facebook personal page. Now, what you want is that persons are able to quickly understand. This is the goal. When they land on your business page, they're able to quickly understand what your business is about and how it can help them. So I'm going to leave you now with 12 tips to optimize your Facebook business page. And the first thing is to choose the right name. So you want to choose the right name that reflects whatever it is that you do. If you have a business name, then of course use your business name. Add a profile picture, add a cover photo that definitely follows the same guidelines that I previously explained. It shouldn't be too cluttered. That's important. It shouldn't be too cluttered, and it should have a call to action, whether it is, join my group, whether it is book a call, but there is a call to action on that business page. Create a custom URL or username for your page. So you go to the settings. You can do this in the settings of the Facebook page, and you create a custom URL. Many persons don't know about this feature, and that's why you will see a Facebook business page with all those numbers, 693444, and this long link. But you can just call your page whatever you want to call it by doing so in the custom URL section. Write a description. What I do with my clients more or less is the same description that summary that they've written for LinkedIn. They just tweak it, tailor it for the Facebook audience, put it on their Facebook business page. Make sure you have that description there, regardless of whether, because we know that things have changed with Facebook. I remember a couple of years ago when I used to have a Facebook Live on my Facebook business page, I would have like 18 persons live show up, right? Have so many persons live show up. And recently, when I had a live on my business page, I think 2 showed up. I didn't even see the notification go out that I was live. So a lot has been changing with Facebook. And the reach has gone down with Facebook. But my point for saying this is, regardless of whether the reach has gone down, regardless to what the algorithm that is changing, there are certain things that you must do, because remember, you always focus. I say to my clients, you don't focus on I'm not focusing on 100 clients. Focus on getting your next client. And when you approach it this way, it becomes much simpler for you. You focus on getting your next client, and maybe your next client might just land on your Facebook business page, might have seen you in a Facebook group, clicked on your profile, hopped onto your business page. So hence it's important nonetheless to optimize your Facebook business page. Add your website link if it's there. Put that in there along with all your other social media accounts, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest, all those social media accounts that are relevant to you and your business. You also insert that on your business page. Briefly list your products if this pertains to you. List your products, list your services, share your business story, any professional awards you've received. In other words, you're selling yourself. Your business page is all about portraying your business. That is what it's about. Your business page, the goal of your business page is to portray your business, is to let customers know what it is you do, what is it you have, what the activity that's going on in your business right now. Whereas your Facebook group is where you get more involved with those persons in your group, where you get more in depth. It's about helping those persons in that group now to achieve certain goals. Whereas your business page is all about sharing your business activity and informing persons on what's going on, what's new, providing updates, etc. So it's important to sell yourself. List your awards you've received, list your certificates you've received, things you have to celebrate as a business, milestones that you're celebrating as a business. List it all there. And of course, don't forget to choose your call to action button. Whatever that call to action button is for you, choose the right button. Enable reviews. Now, with regards to reviews, something too is fishy with Facebook, but then ensure that you click enable reviews, because I created a new page. Someone posted a review and it's still saying 0 review. And when I go to the link, I can see her review, but it's still saying 0 reviews. I have another business page that has 5 reviews and I don't think it's showing 5. So it's kind of icky what's going on with Facebook, but nonetheless, still enable reviews so that persons who post reviews, and once the feature is working correctly, your potential ideal clients will be able to see those reviews. Now, lastly, number 12, update your page often and engage with your audience. Like I've mentioned, forget the algorithm, forget the reach, and you just do what needs to get done. So you update your page as often as possible, daily, every other day, whatever works for you. You update that page. Once in a while, you have a live on your Facebook business page. Persons have commented. You respond to those comments. You engage with that audience. So there you have it. This has been a very concise and in-depth training that has taught you how to optimize your LinkedIn and your Facebook business page for conversion. Now, on your personal profile, if I just talk on it briefly, on your personal profile, although it's your personal profile, you design it around your business, because what you want, most times when your potential client finds out about you, meets you, whether they've met you in another group or on some other platform, the first place they're going to click is your personal profile. This is why it's important to build your personal profile around your business. So you see just below the header of your personal profile, you could put your business header number 1 on your personal profile. Just below that, I think you have a space, you have a place where you can put a link. Put a link there to book a call, or put a link there for your group, whichever one you prefer. Use that call to action feature and put that there. I think the characters are limited, so you have to find a concise way to say what you want to say, but put a link there in that section. Now you also have a featured section on your profile. On your featured section, put the link to your Facebook group. That featured section is on the left of your personal profile. Put the link to your Facebook group. So when persons land on your profile, it will take them, once they click on that link, to your Facebook group. So there you have it. There you have it. Your task for week 3 of the Profitable Coaching Business Training is to go through the list for LinkedIn and Facebook and identify where your gaps are, and have fun further optimizing your profiles to turn those clicks into conversions. I can tell you from experience that your personal profile is a lead generation tool. So it's not just, okay, turning them directly into customers in the sense where someone click on your profile and they've gone through that chat sequence with you and you've booked a sale, but also they can click on your profile and download a free resource and join your list. And then of course, for your email marketing campaign, eventually become a customer. So it's really, really important to remember it's more than just your profile. This is a lead generation tool for you. This is a conversion tool for you. Make good use of it. So thank you very much. And I'll see you next week for week 4. In fact, the last week where we'll be talking about getting leads. Thank you and bye for now.